Testing. Testing. Doodly-doo-ba-ba.
What's up, party people? You thought D&D was a party, but now we're going to party in honor of D&D. How meta is that? Stand by, everyone. We're about to go live.
I'm waiting for a cross. Awesome. A cross. It's more a metaphor, I suppose. This is getting really deep.
This will be redundant, but I'm Chris Funk, and I love D&D. And this band back here, they're called Cardioid, and they're going to love D&D by the time the night's over.
No pressure or anything. Was that a reserved commitment? She's, oh, yes. I heard there was a secret chord that Ben Looms played and it pleased Pelor, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled bard composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, my faith was strong, but I needed proof. I saw her bathing on the roof. She's so beautiful, I failed my save completely. Well, she tied me to her iron chair. She broke my lute, she cut my hair, and from my lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Zariel, I've been here before. I've walked this plain, I've smelt this gore. I battled demons long before I met ya. Now I see your flag in Avernus. Our love is oh so ravenous. It's a heart, it's a fiery hallelujah. 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 Well, maybe there are gods above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to kiss a devil who outdrew ya. And it's not a steal you make at night. I'm not somebody who's seen the light. It's a code, it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
welcome to the D&D Live 2019, the Descent event. Yeah! You guys, before he gets out of here, you've been actually listening to his live sound effects all week while people have been playing aspects of the Descent. Was anyone here for that first show? When, when Taryn Killam was like, oh my God, that sound guy. That was courtesy of Sirenscape, an app you can download for free anytime. One more time for Ben Looms, everybody. That was him with the sounds and stuff. I am Dan Telfer. I am a nerd. I am also the Dungeon Master on Brian Posehn's Nerd Poker, a podcast that did a little live show. Thank you. Thank you for the three of you. Shut up, Posehn. You suck. The band you just saw out here is Cardioid. Give it up for Riley, Erica, and Lizzie back there. But also, Chris Funk, everybody. And for Chris Funk, who is not only of Cardioid, but is the musical director of the goings-on tonight. This little musical shenanigans. You want to tell everybody a little bit about what they're about to see?
Yeah. Like who's up next, you mean? Yeah. I mean, I have no idea. Who is next? I'm just kidding. Okay. It's a great group called the Library Bards.
If you want, you guys, they're from Geek and Sundry. They're from all over the place. They're fantastic. Give it up for the Library Bards.
Is that our cue? Are we good? Hi, everybody. Ooh. Finally, I'm going solo.
There we go.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, there it is. Hello, everybody. My name is Xander.
And my name is Bonnie.
And together we are
the Library Bards.
Yeah, thank you for clapping and also for doing the jazz hands.
Yes.
Very important.
It is.
So if you see us the rest of the night, you can shout
Library Bards
at us, and we have to do it.
Don't tell them that. Why would you do that?
We have to.
Oh.
We are a nerd parody band. That means we take top 40 hits and transform them into the nerdy versions they should have been in the first place.
We make them better.
Heck yeah. How many people are a fan of Taylor Swift?
So,
Oh, good. Okay, great.
okay.
Yeah.
Good, good. This is one of our classic hits. We're all here celebrating the world of fantasy and imagination, and we thought, what better way to start the night off than to take you all to the Shire. Bonnie Baggins in the house. I always want to eat. I'm short with hairy feet. That's what people say. That's what people say. I'm going on a quest with 13 dwarves with hairy chests.
Gross.
At least that's what people say. That's what people say. I'm disapproving. Can't stop, won't stop moving. This journey's got me bruising. I'm falling behind, but it's gonna be alright. Cause it's time to leave the Shire, 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 Shire. Find a ring that's fortune 5. With a wizard I admire, named Gandalf, Gandalf. Yeah, we're walking every day, 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 day. The dragon smog we're gonna slay, 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 slay. Led by a wizard wearing gray, 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 gray. Named Gandalf, Gandalf. Goblins filled with rage. And the elves, they never age. I'm trying to stay alive. From armies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meeting smog all on my own. I'm running to and fro. But this ring won't let me show. And that's what they don't know. Goblins are showing. Skin can't stop, won't stop glowing. But I keep on knowing. In my mind, it's gonna be alright. But it's time to leave the Shire, 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 Shire. Find a ring that's fortune 5. With a wizard I admire, named Gandalf, Gandalf. Yeah, we're walking every day, 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 day. The dragon smog we're gonna slay, 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 slay. Led by a wizard wearing gray, 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 gray. Named Gandalf, Gandalf. Gandalf, Gandalf. Yeah, he's Gandalf, Gandalf. Yeah, his name's Gandalf, Gandalf. Gandalf, Gandalf. Hey, 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 just think, when you've been getting down and dirty in the misty mountains in the earth that is middle, you could have get down to this sick riddle. Smeagol!
I'm a hot mess because of my precious. It's the one true ring that no one's gonna take. And so now, if you dare wear this bard-like pair, it's musically delighting for comedic sake.
D&D Live 2019! Time to leave the Shire, 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 Shire. Find a ring that's fortune 5. With a wizard I admire, named Gandalf, Gandalf. Yeah, we're walking every day, 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 day. The dragon smog we're gonna slay, 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 slay. Led by a wizard wearing gray, 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 gray. Named Gandalf, Gandalf. Gandalf, Gandalf. Yeah, he's Gandalf, Gandalf. Yeah, his name is Gandalf, Gandalf.
Not Dumbledore.
Gandalf, Gandalf. Merlin who? Gandalf, Gandalf.
You shall not
Gandalf,
pass.
Gandalf. You know his name, come on. Gandalf, Gandalf. The song goes on forever. Gandalf,
Thanks, Taylor Swift.
Gandalf, we need to hear you now. Gandalf, Gandalf. Yeah, he's Gandalf, Gandalf. Yeah, his name is Gandalf, Gandalf. Gandalf, Gandalf. Shire West Side.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've got another one for you guys.
Oh,
we're
yes.
gonna welcome up the band because we're gonna play with a live band, which is fun and new.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Real music.
Yeah. This is actually a new song that's coming up on our next album. Some of you may have donated to our Kickstarter. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's still up for anyone who hasn't yet. But yeah, we're also going to be paying homage to a very famous Dungeons and Dragons online sketch.
Yeah.
I think
You'll recognize it.
Yeah.
It's very true. We're gonna need your help for this next song. You were
Oh,
so
no.
good screaming Gandalf, and we're gonna need
audience participation.
I know. Oh, I know. See, our job up here is to rock. Your job is to roll. Okay? So we're gonna need your help. You'll get it. You'll get it. Okay. Aha. You ready? Let's do it. See me rolling out my dice and out of my purple crown royal bag, counting the crits that I will get. Don't have to deal with lag. Pencils to the left of me and papers to the right. Ain't got no plug, ain't got no mouse. I'm a freaking knight. I play D&D on Sunday nights. D&D, characters with might. D&D, adventures bestowed. D&D, playing majors and rogues. Ah! Yeah!
The party is formed with a similar goal, trying to level up. Character sheets are filled out in full. Gotta do it, my cuz.
Sponsor us, Mountain Dew.
So hang up your headsets, dim down the lights, hang up controllers and roll for your life. The DM's back in town, so don't you mess me around.
I play D&D on Sunday nights. D&D, characters with might. D&D, adventures bestowed. D&D, playing mages and rogues. Ah!
You stand before a cavern. The pungent stench of mildew emanates from the wet dungeon
Oh,
walls.
I want to cast a spell. I want to cast magic missile.
Why are you casting magic missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I want to attack the darkness.
But you're not there. You're outside by the tavern.
Oh, if there's a tavern. Oh, then I want to get drunk. Roll the dice to see if I get drunk.
You're drunk.
Yay! I did it. I'm drunk.
Roll! 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 Roll!
Roll! Roll! Roll! Roll! Roll! Roll!
I'm getting EXP on Sunday nights. EXP.
Characters with might.
EXP. Adventures bestowed. EXP. Paying mages and rogues. The party is surrounded by ogres.
Ogres! Oh man, I got an ogre slaying knife. It's got a +9 against ogres.
But you're not there. You're getting drunk.
Okay, but if there's any elves there, I want to do them.
Roll for initiative.
Critical rock!
Yeah!
Woo!
Woo! Thank you guys so much. We have been the
Library Bards.
It's
going
like
for
library
Library Bards.
cards, but with a B.
Yeah, yeah. Good cool.
Thank you guys so much. We've
Thank
had a
you so
blast.
much. Thank you, D&D Live, for having us. We love you all.
Woo! Library Bards, you guys! Yes! So I want to actually introduce you guys to a few of the cosplayers who've been here this weekend. If we could start with this guy. Can you come here, sir? Sir, can you come here real quick? I found this. It looks like a half-orc druid or something. Come here. I want you to Twitch people to see who you are. So I assume you're a druid because it looks like you just finished some good berries. So can you tell us, is your hit dice 1 or 2-sided?
What are you talking about?
Do you like Dungeons and Dragons?
Sure, mostly dungeons, not so much dragons.
Because that's the dungeon master's fault, and then you get mad at him. And you've been a terrible interview. Could you please leave and get me a real cosplayer? You guys are Dustin and Devin back there? What Brian Posehn, everybody? Give it up for Brian Posehn. Dustin and Devin, come on out. All right, so if you guys could just line up right here. Can you help me figure out what you look very, let's call it abyssal or hellish. Definitely hellish. Which one are you?
I'm a bone devil, but I'm also Dustin. I'm Dustin.
I don't know if you guys could. Yeah, you please say hi to Dustin. I appreciate it. And you can tell he's a bone devil because of the resplendent bone tail that he has back there, good for cleaving people in half. And so you must be Devin?
I am Devin, but I am the abyssal demon of sloth.
Oh my God, things turned into a meeting really quickly after you introduced us to your place in the abyss. That got real sincere all of a sudden. So, okay, now you guys are together. Does that mean that you prefer to gang up on parties or just kind of sneak up on them? What is your place in hell exactly?
We have a deal between each other against souls. And any person that did not complete their contract is now mine.
That seems like a pretty sweet deal. You just riding his coattails?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. You guys ready up there? Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Devin and Dustin. Why don't you give one more round of applause, everybody? Our next musical act is unbelievable. You've heard his music on a bunch of Geek and Sundry shows that he's written the theme song for. He's written all the music for Critical Role. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Charles Miller!
Hey! So I wanted to start off by playing a song for you I wrote for an episode of The Sirens. This one is about my favorite beholder. I met a grung and Gauntlgrim who tried to win a bet. But then the drow who clearly won turned him into his pet. I met an orc from Glimmerwood, his future was so bright. But then he met an Artiog and didn't win the fight. But then I met the one who told me that I could go far. That young and handsome bold beholder known as Anathar. And he said, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you. I met an old from Snakewood and I really liked his shield. But then he met a cavalier who didn't like to yield. It seems that every path I cross is riddled with a curse. But every time I come out fine, so I guess it could be worse. Because I know the one who told me that I could go far. That young and handsome bold beholder known as Anathar. And he said, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you. Everybody, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my Need notes for this one. So this next one I actually wrote with Chris Lindsay from Dungeons and Dragons. And this one is dedicated to one of our favorite dungeon masters. when they're gone. Traps were laid and glyphs were cast until a clever road came along. I've been all across this dark land looking for the reason I still stand. Do I fit into your plan? Hey, dungeon lady, won't you let me in to your heart? Hey, dungeon lady, don't you tear my world all apart. When your monsters all go home and you live there all alone, I will be the one who's waiting when all of the rest have gone. Dragons swelling caves beneath your halls, golden gleams on their scales. Once the worm is dead and gone, gleaming gold always fails. I've been all across this dark land looking for the reason I still stand. Do I fit into your plan? Hey, dungeon lady, won't you let me in to your heart? Hey, dungeon lady, don't you tear my world all apart. When your monsters all go home and you live there all alone, I will be the one who's waiting when all of the rest have gone. Yeah, I will be the one who's waiting when all of the rest have gone. Thank you all very much. Thank you guys to the band. Gary Justapata Jr. right here. Thank you.
That's what you call dead air down here in hell, ladies and gentlemen. That was Jason Charles Miller. They're so thick. How's everybody doing? Everybody have fun? I play. I know, I was just going to say thank you for killing me, because that was a real D move that I did earlier today. I came in and played the Epic today, and I was told by my DM that I had the biggest kill by a non-monster, by a player, ever. I took half hit points away from everybody in the room except me at once. I'm sorry. I was greedy. I was in hell. I thought I was playing. I'd be inspired for playing my character well in hell, just sort of. But I really want to apologize to you all. I'm very sorry. Thank you for the 3 people clapping in the back. And here's Dan.
Hey, Chris, what's up?
Not much, Dan.
Thank you for covering that. I had to go and use the little fella's room. I apologize.
No problem.
I failed a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I just used it to apologize.
You mind if I try to meet some of these folks? Hey, Will and Kai, you back there? Kai, come on out. You have a second person, so please let us rearrange ourselves for the camera. Are you Will and Kai, or should I be addressing you as someone else? Please come step in. We have Twitch viewers, you guys. Are you familiar with Twitch? Oh, very cool. Who are you exactly?
I'm Kai.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Last time I checked, at least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, have you had a problem with, like, having your name changed? Have you had any identity issues?
Apparently Will got shorter and changed into a different person.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, like polymorph kind of stuff?
You should probably ask them about it.
Okay, well, how about you?
Hi. Well, I'm Will 2.0, maybe. Rhea, maybe. Or Amani. Take your pick.
Okay, I think Amani sounds pretty good. That's just because I got to pick. I don't have like a reason to focus on that in particular. So, are you guys like going to hell to like kick some ass, or like what's your deal down here?
Same adventuring party.
Oh, okay. Are you guys in the same party?
A bit. I'm a little bit maybe more specific. I was looking for my father.
Wait, did your father deserve to be in hell?
He was tricked down here.
Okay. Well, hopefully you'll find him in a soul coin or something. Guys, round of applause for Will and Kai. You guys ready to go? What's that? You ready to go? Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen them as the backing band all the way up until now. Please give it up for Cardioid.
Stand by. Cardioid will be ready in 1 moment. Back to you, Dan.
Okay, cool. Well, you know, they say there's over 600 layers to hell, but only a few of them are habitable. Is there anywhere you guys would like to live in hell if you could afford the property taxes?
Maybe layer 4. I heard some good things about some very interesting demons down there.
Like some Demogorgon stuff, or?
Of the sort, I don't know. I heard some information from an imp, and you know you can't really fully trust an imp, so.
No, I saw an imp the other day that had no pants, if I'm not mistaken. Do you guys see that? Anyone remember that imp with no pants? I hope that's in the book. I hope that's in the Descent book, that you get to meet an imp with no pants. And then you have to roll to see if he will try to put on the pants that you offer him via Pat Rothfuss. So how about you? Is there anything about hell that makes you particularly excited, or is this more of like, like you're just trying to loot?
I'm real missing places with AC.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you'd be used to such modern stuff. So, like, do you have like do you have like central air in your condo, or?
No, it's wizard powered, but yeah, it's high demand out here.
That's true. I would imagine that it would be real handy cantrip in the summer. Cool. Have you managed to slay anything while you're here?
Nothing yet. Still trying.
You?
I can't say exactly. They may come looking for me.
Okay, so that's interesting. Slayed something, but they could come and hunt them down anyway. So lesson learned, if you go to hell and you murder something, you got to murder it 2 or many more times. On that note, prepare for some murder of the musical variety. Please give it up for Cardioid!
see. Our bodies were made to bleed, you see. I'll bring you to your goddamn knees, begging please. Now all your days are golden, running on, cool for the day. Be careful, you say. You know we're made to notice, evermore wanting to see the truth it could be. Thank you. We drove into the sky, exactly what we wanted to see, and I knew it was right by the feeling of your beard between my thighs. We waited in the waters, a promise that I made into mine. Just like a slain dragon, you were my knight. Won't you leave me out to see you clearly, such delight? You were so discreet, I thought I'd never need you in my life. Thank you. We are the D&D virgins of the night.
if you can't tell. We are so stoked to be at this event. Thank you so much for having us. I can't wait to get into the game after leaving today. We have so many friends that play that absolutely would take us in, so this makes us even more excited. And this community seems so incredible and supportive, and thanks for having us. This explodes while everything makes its way into tight rows. Missing blows is all the feeling of mine takes control. Oh, 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 out of sight. I'm taking all of the jelly in one bite. Lips are tight. Too many humans in one bedroom at night. They're listening in on the gossip of their peers. It's been years, a million hours of riding around with fears, years old. Every little thing is about you. Every little thing is about you, don't you know? Every little thing is about you. Every little thing is about you, don't you know? Explodes while everything makes its way into tight rows. Missing blows is on the feeling of my takes control. Every little thing is about you. Every little thing is about you, don't you know? Every little thing is about you. Every little thing is about you, don't you know? Don't you know? Thank you. I was a sweet baby, love, love. When you call I will be here calmly. All you need, and you rolled over new. I pray you take all of it on. All of it all, heaven on with your baby love, heaven over, heaven on with your baby love. We let it forget, but remember we're high on a limit we've given it. We're testing the wine and it's pleasingly clear. I'm afraid they'll say we're crazy as long as you try. I will give you my eyes and I will never look back at this. You appear from afar and it's changing my name, but I'm making all the gravy for you. Thank you. We have one more song, and then there's so much more show left. I want to especially thank Chris Funk, the loser that was up here. Yes, that felt good. He's the best, and he just made a record for us that's incredible, and it's called Fantasy Metal. I hope this feels fantasy metal to you. You know how I know I'll like it? Because Lord of the Rings, maybe this is cliche and maybe this is like a faux pas, but Lord of the Rings is absolutely, I think I've watched it 500 times, the entire trilogy. I used to go to sleep to it. So if that means anything, I'm trying, okay? We have one more song for you. It's called The Time After This.
eyes are fighting backwards. We need to feel the water. Prepare for tears, your daughter. A love so soon regretful, but now a heartfelt battle. We won't let that happen. We can't let that happen How did you make it to the bedroom where all your walls tuned? They sound so nice. How did you make it to the bedroom where all your walls tuned? They sound so
Up for Cardioid! Yeah! It's totally all right to admit you have Tolkien fandom here. That's totally cool. You guys, I would also, I didn't get to say this in the transition. Wherever he is, be it backstage or pandemonium, can we give it up one more time for Jason Charles Miller, you guys? Give a round of applause for Jason. I'm going to come over here. I want to talk to some more cosplayers if that's cool with you guys. Hey, Knox, are you back there? Knox, can you come over here? Hello, Knox. So, you are down here in hell. Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about what you got going on there as your primary weapon?
Well, I am the proprietor of the Scabby Rooster and seller of the strange and unusual. I have this spirit doll that I've captured, and I'm willing to sell it for the low price of 1 million gold coins. Now, I know what you're saying to yourself. I have millions of gold coins in my pocket right now.
Also, you could just convert that to platinum, let's be honest.
We could, but that wouldn't be very impressive now, would it?
No, it's good. Million's a good number.
No. Millions sounds better. How many gold coins do you have?
0.
And we're still talking.
Okay, cool. Give it up for Knox, you guys. Give it up for Knox. Hey, do we have Fabian back there? Fabian, can you come out? So, give it up for Fabian, you guys. So you constructed this outfit yourself.
Constructed and fabricated from other things, yes.
Okay, cool. Can you tell us a little bit about how you made the staff, the tiefling horn? Those are tiefling horns, correct?
The staff and the tiefling horns I fabricated. They were pre-made, and I cut things and edited things to make it fit the character that I'm portraying.
Okay, that's pretty cool, though. What's your character?
This is my LARP character, Riata. She is a tiefling sorceress, and she typically doesn't like heroes so much because, they raid my land and take my money. So, what the hell, guys?
And what kind of sorceress? So you do wild magic? Or?
Very dark magic.
Okay, well, you guys, give it up for Fabienne. And can we get another person out here? Hey, Yip, are you back there? We have Yip. Oh, jeez. Oh, lordy. Okay. Okay. Come here, Yip. Sounds like you have met these people before. So, Yip, what is your primary occupation, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, thank you. It's so true. But I like to collect souls. I mean, I like to make friends.
Do you have like a favorite soul receptacle?
My mouth.
That-
I like to eat.
Okay, cool. I get it. So, Yip, what has been your favorite event down in hell so far?
Collecting souls.
How many have you gotten?
All of them.
Wow, you guys totally lost out to Yip. Give it up for Yip, the owner of your souls. And Solar, can you come out here? Solar, please come out. Oh my goodness, Solar. Come here, buddy. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing down here in hell.
Oh, down here in hell. I am the harbinger of Mad Maggie to collect marauders for the cause.
Do you have a favorite kind of marauder? Or does she, you know?
Well, all of the faithful ones gather more marauders. The others become part of the infernal machine.
Do you have like a low on loyalty kind of person? Do you, like, are red caps a problem? Or?
Oh, no. Those who aren't loyal are always loyal to the machines. Sometimes as a carburetor, sometimes as an exhaust manifold. But they always give 110%.
Awesome. We'll give it 110% for Solar, everybody. You guys, I am super excited for our next act. You saw them during one of the transitions. It's hinted it was coming up. Please give it up for the Mountain Goats.
The way of the blade, we who sleep in the accursed glade, we come before you now. We come before you now. We who in his favor would stand, who lovingly await his most fearsome command, we come before you now. We come before you now. Cut loose the handcuffs. Let him go free. We who travel by starlight, we who slipped past your guards in the night, we come before you now. We come before you now. We who boldly lay claim to our own, we who've seen the chamber of the one true throne, we who've seen the kindness of the cracks in his face, we who will die if we must in this place, we come before you, outnumbered and unafraid. Well trained in the way of the blade, cut loose the handcuffs. Let him go free. Let him go free. Let him go free. Let him go Hi, we're the Mountain Goats. I just want to say I wasn't prepared for how great Cardioid is. That was completely amazing music, and it just absolutely knocked me over. Let's see here. I also have an incredibly disorganized set list. I've been living in a bus for 3 weeks, so. A bad dream shook me in my sleep, and I woke up sweating. Ran through the dark to the shower, already forgetting. Try to think good thoughts, trying to find my way clear. Let the room fill with steam, traced pictures on the mirror, ghosts and clouds and nameless things. Squint your eyes and hope real hard, maybe sprout wings. Stood there in the cold, the last bits of my dream like figures in the distance. Hard to hold, I thought of old friends, all the ones who'd gone missing, like you. I said all your names 3 times. Phantoms in the early dark, canaries in the mine. Nameless things. Squint your eyes and hope real hard, maybe sprout wings. Thank you. Incredibly nervous because I've been playing this with a 4-piece band for the last 2 weeks. So now I will try to play this song by myself without a drummer or a bassist or a sax player. It's like I would contend like eventually all songs ever. It's about an aging warrior, but yeah, the city is under siege and the turrets are on fire and not much will last. And it's called Younger. Crank that siren, drain the wellspring dry, map out your coordinates. Send out scouts by day, dole out mercenary pay for restless young subordinates. It never hurts to give thanks to the local gods. You never know who might be hungry. It never hurts to scan the windows on the upper floor. I saw a face there once before when I was younger. set the torch aflame. Call the night by name, stake out your dark position. Lie in wait by the gleaming city gate. Try not to lose sight of the mission. It never hurts to give thanks to the broken bones you had to use to build your ladder. Moment close that I can't. Half of you will never understand, and it doesn't really matter. Big smile on my face, capsule just in case, underneath my tongue there. Voices on the breeze, I heard voices once like these when I was younger. Blood rushing to my face, I know that sweet-born taste and the bitter trace. Storm right down that hill. If I don't, no one will. Follow me right through the chaos. This whole house is doomed. Even the bit parts get consumed. Prepare a grave from annihilants. It never hurts to give thanks to the navigator, even when he's spitting out random numbers. I knew what those figures meant, and what they hoped to represent when I was younger. Thank you so much. This is a song about the organ harvesting colonies that they have on the moon at present. That a lot of people I'm not supposed to talk about, but they can't stop me. I'm intent. I know, yeah, I know, but I will talk to them later. This is from a sequence of songs I wrote about an idea where you spend 6 months of your life living in secrecy in Colorado. And then you get paid a lot to go work the other 6 months up on the moon running the organ harvesting colonies. And you end up going completely insane and eating the bodies that are inside the chambers. But this is our man describing his job. It's called Surrounded. White moonshine down on Colorado. Hide my dirty secrets down there in the shadows, where the quaking aspens tremble in the snow. Raise me high above the rooftops, lift me up and let me go. Let me fall down through my own roof like a meteorite. Let the world and all its wonders leave me to my toys tonight and my 96-inch television screen. Let me die, surrounded by machines. winds knocked the power out last night, but I keep my own supply here. All my windows blaze with light, and the light spills from the windows to the empty plain below. Finds nothing but some trees and 6 fresh feet of snow. And I find a broadcast station that's signed off for the night, and the static floods the speakers in glorious black and white on my 96-inch television screen. Let me die, let me die, surrounded by machines.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The song tries to invoke the paranoia that H.P. Lovecraft endured every waking moment of his life until he died. It's called Lovecraft in Brooklyn.
It's gonna be too hot to breathe today, but everybody's out here on the street. Somebody's opened up a fire hydrant, cold water rushing out in sheets. Some kid in a Marcus Allen jersey asks me for a cigarette. Companionship is where you find it, so I take what I can get. Hubcaps on the cars like funhouse mirrors, stick to the shadows when I can. Lovecraft in Brooklyn. When the sun goes down, the armies of the voiceless, several 100,000 strong, all of them come out without their bandages, their voices raised in song. And when the streetlights sputter out, they make this awful sizzling sound. I cast my gaze toward the pavement. Too many bloodstains on the ground. Rhode Island drops into the ocean. No place to call home anymore. Lovecraft in Brooklyn. Head outside most every day to try to keep the wolves away. Imagine nice things I might say if company should come. Woke up afraid of my own shadow, like genuinely afraid. Headed to the pawn shop to buy myself a switchblade. Someday something's coming from way out beyond the stars to kill us while we stand here. It'll store our brains in mason jars. And then the girl behind the counter, she asks me how I feel today. I feel like Lovecraft in Brooklyn.
Thank you. My interest in playing tabletop games dates to when I was in the 5th grade, and our teacher, Debbie Vansel, read us The Hobbit, right? And this speaks to a different time in public schooling when we would come in after lunch, and then she would read to us for an hour, right? And she read The Hobbit, and we demanded that she read The Fellowship of the Ring, and she did that, and then we got through the 2 towers before the school year ended. By the end of it, we could all write Elven runes. I was Gollum, and I can still do the G. It looks like this, right? So, but yeah, that was the beginning of that, and I really related very strongly to dragons at the time. And my home situation was such that I really needed somebody in my imagination who might someday come have my back and burn all my enemies. So this is the title track for the new record. It's called In League with Dragons. It's so hard to get revenge. The human element drags you down. Lead a solitary life if you can. Try not to show your face in town. Let the rumors find such breezes as they may. Open up the variables. Find a way to make it real. Make a deal until my protector comes. So hard to be yourself when you've already seen the inside. Lead a solitary life as you can, headed on down the slide. Good friends are where you find them. People talk all kinds of trash. Never you mind them. Make it real. Make a deal until my protector comes. His huge wings blotting out the sun. Remembering everyone. It's gonna be so hard to look away. You have to be strong in the face of suffering. And cut a good figure just in case somebody's watching. Even when it ends up meaning nothing. Let the breezes spread such scandal as they may. Maybe Boris Vallejo paints the back of your head someday. Make it real. Make a deal until my protector comes. Thank you. This song is sung from the viewpoint of Grendel's mother, and that's why it's called Grendel's Mother. The cave mouth shines through pure force of will. I look down on the world from the top of this lonesome hill, and you can run and run some more from here all the way to Singapore. But I will carry you home in my teeth. In the great hall you drink red wine, you chew meat off the bone. I beat down a new path to the castle. I come naked and alone. I laid my son on beer, I burned the wreath. Fire overhead, water underneath. And you can stand up or you can run. You and I both know what you've done. And I will carry you home. I will carry you home. I will carry you home in my teeth. Thank you. I became a crystal healer, and my ministry was to the sick. Creeping vines would send out runners and seek me in their numbers. I sold self-help tapes. Go down to the netherworld, plant grapes. And as word spread of my power, they would seek me far and wide. All sad faces at my window, I would welcome them inside. I sewed clothes for them, cloaks and capes. Go down to the netherworld, plant grapes. My house will be for all people who have nowhere to go. My supply of shining crystals, a shield against the snow. It's more like me where I come from. You mark our shapes. Go down to the netherworld. Plant grapes. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got one more. I was sitting back there trying to think what else I could play that would fit the Descent theme. It was like such a massive honor to be at the premiere of a thing. I play tabletop games every Monday night. And it was really, although I have to be honest with you all, the magic side of things has actually been like kidnapping me for the past 3.5 months. I sit home, I know, I'm sorry, I apologize. But I feel I should be honest with you about where I'm at right now with that stuff. Let he or she who is without sin, please. Yeah. I've been 3 weeks in a bus with nobody else who cares about my cards, just sitting there looking at them. Anyway. I have an Orzhov deck in my suitcase if you want to throw down. I'll see you outside. I don't have to be at the airport for another hour and a half. Anyway, I was sitting back there trying to figure out what else to play, and I thought, oh, I do have the one song that fits the hell theme absolutely. If you know it, you know how to sing it at the end, and if you don't know it, look to your neighbor, they'll know. Best ever death metal band out of Denton was a couple of guys who had been friends since grade school. One was named Cyrus, and the other was Jeff, and they would practice twice a week in Jeff's bedroom, practice really hard. The best ever death metal band out of Denton never settled on a name, but the top three contenders after weeks of debate were Satan's Fingers and the Killers and the Hospital Bombers. Jeff and Cyrus believed in their hearts that they were headed for stage lights and Learjets and fortune and fame. So in scripts that made prominent use of a pentagram, they'd stencil their drum heads and their guitars with their names. And this was how Cyrus got sent off to the school where they told him he would never be famous. And this was why Jeff, in the letters he'd write to his friend, helped develop a plan to get even. When you punish a person for dreaming his dream, don't expect him to thank or forgive you. The best ever death metal band out of Denton will in time both outpace and outlive you. Sing it. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Tonight, hail Satan! Hail sweet prince of all flesh! Hail, 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 hail! I want to thank Greg and everybody at Wizards for having me, and you all too. Thanks so much. We'll see you again.
You guys, one more time for the Mountain Goats! Hail Satan! Hail Satan! It feels so good to say it. Seriously, in League with Dragons. You guys got that yet? Oh my God. Talk about a Venn diagram. Hey, come on over here. I'm going to go to this little nook that I've been hiding in the entire show. Would you guys like to actually meet some of the characters from the Descent? Let's get into this. Can we get Mahadi's Royal Court out here? Mahadi's Royal Court, are you back there? Come on, hang out. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that is you. Hello. Thank you for coming out, everybody. So we're going to get in real close for the camera. Are you guys okay with getting a little snug? Is that okay? Can we? Oh, well, let's move more this way. See, this is here we go. We're going to fit all bazillion of you in here. There is literally one of you for each ring of hell. So which one of you is Mahadi? Can you tell us a little bit about what it means to be in the royal court and who you are exactly?
I am Mahadi, servant of Asmodeus and master of Mahadi's wandering emporium. Welcome to Avernus.
Wow, that was super formal. So what is your business here? Are you recruiting folks, or is...
Who has a soul in the room? I'd like to meet you.
I feel like Yip has claimed most of the souls in the room. I don't know if you're down with Yip. Yip seems to be like a serious operator, kind of like movement, source management.
Very true. However, I want yours.
Whoa, you have fans. I would like to meet the rest of the royal court, if you don't mind. So I take it they're all in some sort of blood pact with you, or? Okay, cool. Why don't you come up? Why don't you come in here? I think you need to kind of scoot down here in the front so everybody can see. Who are you, kind sir?
My name is Brandon Bragg, Bard of Baldur's Gate. Is there anyone here that Brandon has helped or interacted with on the journey in Avernus here? All I want to do is to save souls from Avernus. And what better way to do that than through Mahadi? He is the best way out of Avernus, and that is why I've pledged my life to protecting him.
Cool. Sounds like a real stable cryptocurrency, this soul stuff. How about yourself?
I'm Lady Charity, darling. I'm basically the warlock bookkeeper of Avernus right now, so if you no longer have a soul, chances are it's in my book.
Wow, because I have been looking for it. I've checked so far under the futon, in the car. It's not in the car. I've looked in the little spot by like the drive shaft. I don't know if you guys I think call them war machines. I have what's called a Volkswagen Jetta. Yeah. How about you?
Oh, I'm Vin. I love the hot tea that's all over Avernus. So, straight out of Waterdeep, famous scald. If you have any gossip that you'd think my lord would like to hear, come find me.
I got some Waterdeep gossip. I don't think that's the original Xanathar. How about yourself?
Hello, my name is Avenius. I serve my lord Mahadi most loyally. I like shiny things, especially souls.
I felt like that was bound to come up again. I don't know about you guys. I feel like that's so. Mahadi, what is your favorite way to indoctrinate a soul? Do you have a favorite way?
Well, recently it's been much of a blood thumb, if you will. Just a very quick contract because I like to get to the point.
Blood thumb sounds very John Wick. You guys see John Wick 3? So when you collect these souls, does that mean like these people have to hang out with you for a while? What happens once the soul is yours?
Of course we hang out. That's what this is for. It's for family, if you will. The more the merrier, indeed.
Wow. So like we get to like not just hang out with you, but like if we can call in favors? Like if we need money at Christmas?
I'd call it more of a deal. We can always cut a deal.
Okay, yeah, it's very feline affirmation going back there with that. Thank you for the fan, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, I chose to not only dress up in a suit, but throw a fantasy cloak over it for no reason other than satisfaction for myself.
And Avernus, that was a choice.
You know it was!
Extra AC, I assume.
People have brought that up. AC exists in the fantasy realm of Dungeons & Dragons. Did you guys know that? That's pretty handy. I always thought of that as a sort of like Western civilization, 21st century Earth, whatever plane this is kind of conceit. But no, it's like it's straight up like something you offer down there. Is it more comfortable in hell if people pledge to your family, Mahadi?
Absolutely.
Oh boy. Do you guys have a favorite soul that you've captured? Anybody got a soul capturing memory that they would like to pitch to somebody who's maybe thinking of making a soul pact with Mahadi?
I was offered, I want to say somewhere around 25 firstborn children today, so I don't know what to do with them yet, but I assume they all have souls.
Yeah, I mean, firstborn children, like, do you have to raise them and everything, or do they just stay kind of young and stupid?
No, that's for my doing, thank you.
Okay, and when you raise them, do you typically let them stay humanoid, or do they, like, grow extra appendages and stuff?
I let kids grow up to be what they want to be.
You know, this isn't the first time someone said this. Hell is super inclusive. I'm feeling really good about it.
It's the other group that are the elitists.
Oh my God, I know. I feel like we get to dress up real nice.
You come to hell for the company, not the weather.
No, I don't like the weather. I'm from Chicago originally. I kind of like a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow, you know what I'm saying? Boo? Oh, wait, are there no seasons? Can you tell us about the meteorology in hell? Let's get into that small talk. So I hear there is a floating city in the sky. Is that going to fall down on us at some point, or is that, like, safe?
Only if you're lucky.
Wait, what do you mean only? If this city's going to fall on me, that feels a slightly problematic situation.
I mean, it's hell. Chaos is what we do.
Okay, so we just sort of like have to roll with it if like there's
a deal.
Okay. So like, okay. Any of you guys have a favorite soul that you've captured? Any particularly proud accomplishments from this weekend? Can anyone beat 25 firstborn children?
We did have a father give us his actual daughter. She was already born and presumably is first.
I assume it was his. We don't really know.
She's ours for life now, so.
Like he brought her here to. to this plane and like offer
stocks and everything.
How old was she?
We had to find an apple.
Wow. That's cool. I feel like that's totally normal and legal, what happened.
That little girl was 2 this morning. She grew up to be me.
Wow.
Children can grow up to be anything they wish.
Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't know she was as young as 2 when you put her in the shackles and stuff, but I guess that's totally, again, just kosher down here in hell. So, how long have you guys been down here? For like the whole time, or we haven't heard much from you. What's your favorite part about being in the court?
Well, I was born in Faerun. I'm a high elf of the Sun Realm, but I enjoy the finer things in life down here, such as stealing souls, having nice shiny things, living in comfort, avoiding the sand, which I hate. It's been very lovely down here. I love making deals with each and every one of you.
You guys are so warm and cozy. Are there any enemies you have down here in hell?
I mean, do you not know about Maggie?
Whoa, look, people are sour on Maggie, but I met her like at a show on Friday. She seemed super normal and cool.
She's covered in secretions.
But she's got little bat wings.
No.
Yes!
Maggie stole my trove of soul coins, and I had to spend the entire weekend getting them back. It wasn't easy.
How do you feel about the fact that she is marrying a wereboar?
Her choice.
She is stuck with that choice. But yeah, like, what is it you don't like about? Just she's what, annoying, or is she a danger of some kind?
Annoying. Her caravan never stops. They can't sing very well, but they never stop. There, we can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Like she would, because you don't like her, because she's a jerk face.
Right. I also call her Mad Saggy. Have you looked at her?
Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's super rude. Shaming. I was really hoping there would be no shaming in the courts of hell, but that is total shade. You dropped some serious shade on the night hag, which is, I think, it's fair game because she's a night hag and she's eternally evil, and she does.
In Avernus, you're going to get burned.
I see what he did there. All right, so let's say I'm kind of into Mad Maggie. I hear she'll make deals for like war machines and stuff. Like, how could you coax me to your family?
Look at me. Look at her. I am warm and cuddly inside. I'm a kitty.
Well, I do volunteer to cat shelter, everybody. What do you say, you guys? You ready for your final band of the evening? Does that sound exciting to you? You know they say, when a magic sword appears, good will prevail. So from the shores of oblivion, please get out your glowing artifacts, ladies and gentlemen, for Magic Sword!
In the beginning, there was light and darkness. A creation of perfect balance. But as time passed, evil spread over the land like a plague, slowly consuming everything in its path. In the final moments before light was lost to the shadow for all time, a weapon of infinite power was created, thus restoring the balance to the universe. And so it was, it shall always be. Whenever the need is great, we call upon the power of the magic sword.
You guys, give it up for Magic Sword! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Hey, one more time for all the performers you saw tonight. Give it up for the Library Bards. Give it up for Ben Looms. Give it up for Jason Charles Miller. Give it up for Cardioid. Give it up for the Mountain Goats. Oh yeah. You guys, one more time for Magic Sword. Oh my goodness, that was intense. Wow. Wow, thank you for all of our cosplayers who I got to talk. One more song? Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. They are immortal, but they don't speak, so I have to wait for visual cues only. What's that? Oh, yeah, well, I was going to. Anna Prosner, are you backstage? You guys, I'd like to welcome Anna Prosner on stage. Some stuff is just too cool for me to describe, so since you've also been emceeing a lot of the events so far this weekend, would you like to say a few things?
Absolutely. Let's hear it for this guy. Amazing job. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure. I love you. I love all of you. Thank you so much for being here for D&D Live. This has been such an amazing weekend. So much love for everyone. And are you all excited to play Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus? Me too. It's been incredible. Don't forget all those amazing things that are coming out for D&D. And don't forget the amazing experiences we had. If you missed any of the games, if you're watching on stream and you're like, oh, I want to watch all of the amazing stuff that happened, don't forget all the videos are on those Twitch channels. You can go back and watch them. They'll be on YouTube soon as well. We hope that you enjoy. I have enjoyed. And you know what? I thought that I was coming up here to say, okay, that's all, goodbye, no more. But I've just been told that Nathan Stewart wants to come up and, quote, spoil something else for you. So let's welcome Nathan Stewart up to the stage. Nathan, what do you have to say?
Thank you. Seriously, Anna's been... All right, get your ass up here. Come on. What? All right, so we are a tag team. This is...
Spoiler Swag.
And I'm Nathan Kate. Nice to meet you. So in all seriousness, thank you to everyone watching. Thank you to everyone here, especially everyone here, all you guys who paid a bunch of money and bought hotels and tickets and stuff. We really, 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 really love you because we understand that's actually a big laydown and that's cool. So we hope we entertain the hell out of you. We hope you like the swag bag.
Oh, yeah, the swag bag?
Yeah. But Pelham reminded me, you weren't on the stream. You got sick that day.
Yeah, I got sick that day.
Yeah. AKA she bought a new house and she had to do some stuff. Pelham reminded me that on like the last stream I said that I was going to spoil something so that everyone watching Game of Thrones would miss it.
Yeah. That's right.
So we're not putting this on the VOD, all right? So right now, for all you suckers watching the end of this season, Kate, we were working on another product at the end of the year that we didn't bring here.
We sure were, Nathan.
And it's not Spelljammer.
No, it's not, Nathan.
But it's not in Faerun.
It sure isn't, Nathan.
And what's that weird clunky thing on the cover? What is he called?
Gosh. I can't summon the word to mind. What is it, Nathan? Do you remember?
Say it like rhymes with bar-marged or Warforged. Oh, Warforged!
Warforged. It's a Warforged. It's a Warforged.
All right, so Tito told me not to say too much, so all I'm going to say is hardcover, Eberron, that's happening. Did I spoil too much? Anna, everyone, Dan, all you all. And also, let's give a big, big thank you to my entire team, everyone out there, all the people behind the scenes. Pelham, Greg, Chris, Liz, Hillary, Bart, all the other people I'm missing, Emmy back home, Shauna back home, you name it. We've got so many people, and they pour their heart and tears and blood, and they're so talented. And then Adam and Ari and Jeremy and Chris and Mike and everyone who made the trip out here and the stuff. And honestly, they love you guys as much as I do. And so thank you so much for being here. So let's have a great year. Yeah.
next year. Greg Tito.
Here first. If it doesn't happen, blame Tito.
See you at D&D Live 2020, everyone. Good night.